says a lot about the Democrats, doesn't it? Now, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has cancelled $11.4 billion in funds allocated in response to COVID. So the health department says that the COVID-19 pandemic is over. Yes, it is. And the HHS will no longer be wasting billions of taxpayer dollars responding to a non-existent pandemic that Americans moved on from years ago. The HHS is prioritising funding projects that will deliver on President Trump's mandate to address our chronic disease epidemic and make America healthy again. I think it makes a lot of sense that $11.4 billion in taxpayer money was finally cancelled. What more can you tell us?
I think the time is up, right? This is an administration that is talking about bringing up the receipts, right? I don't know why DOGE wasn't all over this already, but billions of dollars handed to bloated health departments, big pharma, while Americans have been moved on and struggling. Not only have they moved on for this pandemic, but they've been struggling for years. So this was a total scam from day one. And like I said, I think time is up now, and this administration has already delivered on their promises to show us how bloated and disruptive and corrupted our government agencies are. The mass poisoning of our children is about to be exposed, Gab, and I think that's what the American people are looking forward to. The truth of our skyrocketing rates of chronic disease are about to be exposed, and the truth about where our government has been spending all of our taxpayer dollars is about to be revealed. And this administration, like I said, has the receipts, and they're not afraid.
Caitlin, I want to talk to you about fluoride. Dr. Anastasia Whitman has been on the Andrew Huberman podcast explaining where the fluoride that goes in the water in America, where it's actually coming from. Take a listen.
Where are they getting the fluoride?
The fluoride that they get is a byproduct of the phosphate fertilizer industry, and it's called hydrofluorosilicic acid. So as a byproduct of the phosphate fertilizer industry, it's considered a hazardous waste, and it's very expensive to dispose of. But they have found that if diluted, in theory, and it's an acid, first of all. So if it's put into our water system, it is so diluted that it becomes safe. But I will say, everyone can go research this and look at themselves, but it does come in like cement bags with skull and crossbones on the front, and they do have to wear hazmat suits to put it into our water.
We know that RFK Jr. has vowed to remove fluoride from drinking water. How is he going to be able to actually achieve this?
I think he'll be able to achieve it because this was a mandate from the American people on November 5th. I think we're at a tipping point in this country right now where the power, Gab, is finally shifting back to the people. And the Maha promise is very clear. We are here to end the mass poisoning of our children, to eliminate harmful additives from our food and from our water supply. And that includes fluoride. I think that's how RFK Jr. will be able to deliver on this promise. We want no vaccines in our meat and our food. We want no fluoride in our drinking water. We don't want chemtrails preventing us from looking at the sun. We don't want pharmaceutical commercials. We don't want Bill Gates involved in our food. We are on the verge of a true golden age in health right now. And I think that is how RFK Jr. and all of these disruptors are going to be able to deliver on this promise from the American people. How scary that fluoride is really a byproduct of an industrial process that we don't even really know. It could be harmful to all of us, to our thyroid and fertility as women, potentially causing neurological disorders in men. It's a conversation that is long overdue. And for all of the people in this movement, I think we're so grateful that it's happening on a national stage now.
Absolutely. We need that conversation, and we should be grateful that it is finally happening now.